I ain't chasing fame.
Happy Friday, everybody. It's me, Trudy. You're watching the Trending with Trudy show. We are here at Slackers, and I have my favorite co-host. You know who he is. Our favorite, because you're the only one right now.
1 week. 1 week I'm your favorite, 1 week I'm not.
1 week you're kind of, sort of, maybe.
But I'll take it, whatever.
Ricky Bobby in the house. We're here at Slackers. Like I said, we're here at Thousand Oaks location. It's got a good little crowd back here.
Mhm.
Katie is behind the bar right now. I know Mel's probably going to come and join us later.
Come in here like fire.
She'll come in here like a firecracker.
Yes,
like a firecracker. But yeah, so we are at the Slackers on Thousand Oaks, 281 Thousand Oaks. You know where to find us. So
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy
yeah.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff going on. Are you going out of town?
No.
Are you going to a pool?
Yes. Retirement party, pool. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on this week, this month. You got graduation parties.
Yeah.
You've got
retirement
parties.
Yeah.
Birthday parties.
Yeah.
My nephew's birthday is next weekend.
Which Jerry's?
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, Jerry.
JT3. Happy birthday. Yes. So, there's been a lot of talk about the weather this weekend. It's going to be brutally hot.
Yeah.
Brutally hot, which, I mentioned it the other day. It's been more humid.
Yeah, and it makes it seem hotter.
It does, but the sun has not been out.
No.
As much as I thought.
Well, when the sun comes out, it comes and burns off some of the humidity.
Yeah.
I'm not a weatherman. I don't know, but it seems that way.
No. It's true.
I can BS like a weatherman.
Speaking of weatherman, on KSAT, which is one of my favorite stations to watch.
Yeah, okay.
It has been. My parents watched it. My family watches it. There's a lot of retired guys, girls, women.
Some of these people are your friends of yours too.
Yes. David Sears.
Yeah.
Mark Austin, Mike Osterhage. That's why I said, speaking of weathermen, Mike Osterhage, he's been
ever since I was a kid.
Well, and I know you follow him. I follow him. It's fun that I believe we'll still get to see him on SA Live.
You would know before me. I hope so. And Marilyn, what's her name?
Marilyn Moritz.
And that's another name.
Jesse Degollado.
Yeah. This is the second generation after Chris Maru and Dan Cook and all that.
Chris Maru.
Well, this is the second generation that took their place, and now they're retiring.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's sad.
It really is.
Sad because,
it really is.
Like I was saying the other day on my show, when I heard Mark Austin's voice in the morning, I knew it was Mark Austin. When I heard David Sears talking about sports, even though he became an anchor, he was still like, you knew that voice.
Right. And like I said before, that was Dan Cook. When you heard Dan Cook doing the sports,
Chris Maru. So apparently Chris Maru is now a judge.
What?
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah, like in shirts.
Really?
Yeah, so...
Wow.
There's got to be...
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to...
From news anchor to judge.
That's a great little lateral move there,
more power to him.
But yeah, you guys, so don't forget, you are watching the Trending with Trudy live here at Slackers. Don't forget to watch us on YouTube as well. We're going to have some fun, exciting things coming up. I mentioned it the other day when we were at Slackers North Star that we are going to be having our first annual Trending with Trudy softball game.
I'm excited.
We have found a couple different fields. So we're trying to just figure out where the best location is.
Well, I'm trying to call the Alamo Dome, not the Alamo Dome, the Astrodome in Houston.
So you want us to travel?
I don't think
you want a plane to be taking us over there? Like what?
I don't think anybody's using it.
We'll use the golf cart. It's fine. We'll just everybody.
How cool would that be to play in the Astrodome?
I mean, that'd be amazing.
I would travel for that.
It's not even called the Astrodome anymore.
What is it called?
Isn't it called Minute Maid? Minute Maid Park.
Astrodome?
Minute Maid Park is where the Houston Astros play.
No, well, yeah. Well, the Astrodome is still the Astrodome. They just don't use it.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yes.
Minute Maid Park is where the Astros play.
Got it.
They don't play in the Astrodome.
Okay.
But we will.
But yeah, so I'm excited for that.
I am too.
We're going to need at least 25 players. So you're going to go.
And all the good players call me because I get a team.
You know what? Never mind. We're not doing it. No, I'm kidding.
It's going to be fun.
So we're going to need at least 25 players. I get Team Trudy, he gets Team Ricky, and it's going to be so much fun. We'll try not to roll ankles. We'll try not to, you know.
But we'll have Kyle EMS on deck.
And maybe even David Bauman.
Yes.
As long
Bring
as
the
he's
helicopter,
there,
David.
Bring the helicopter. Yeah, that's how we can get to the Astrodome.
No, it sounds like fun. It's gonna be fun. I haven't swung a baseball bat in probably 20 years.
Well, you better start to, son. You better start to, because it's time, and it's going to be hot, hot, hot.
When was the last time you swung a bat?
On Easter.
Okay.
On Easter.
Not a wiffle bat.
It was Easter, but
it was a softball bat.
It was a softball bat.
Not a wiffle ball.
Yeah,
bat.
no. Yeah.
Or a broomstick.
No, not my car. Not my car. Yeah. So the hot weather this weekend is really like that's the thing. That's the thing for me.
And it's getting hotter
That's the trending
weekend.
thing. It's going to be close to 107.
Wow.
Next week we might have a little break in. When I say a break, it's probably going to be like 95
well,
instead of 107.
Yeah.
So
every degree counts.
But the good thing is about the San Antonio, they are having many places that are free and available. Lots of like the splash pad.
Okay, question. What's a splash pad?
So it's those little concrete areas where they have water shooting up from the ground.
From the fire hydrants.
From the manguera. They pull the manguera from someone's house.
So that's what we grew up with. I didn't know they were called splash pads.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So there's some. Let's see. They actually start. Let's see, from March to October. So yeah, that's the hottest months of the year. So Benavides Park.
Okay.
Elmendorf Lake Park.
Okay.
Hemisphere. So that's a real popular one. I've seen
Yeah.
many. I think even one of our friends, George, has taken his daughter down there.
Okay.
Lincoln Park, Martin Luther King Park, Pearsall. So there's a lot of places. Universal City, splash pads that are all for free, you guys. So
it's just a concrete area with water.
It's just a concrete area, and some of them might have like little pool-ish areas, like a little concrete fountain.
But no slip and slides, no water wiggles.
Did you ever do a slip and slide?
Our summers growing up
week?
was the water wiggle and the slip and slide.
I don't remember I remember the water wiggle, but I never had one. But the slip and slide was a big deal for
basically
our
just a piece of plastic with water.
Yeah, but man, if you hit that
was our
right,
summer. Oh yeah. No, that was our summer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the splash pads are definitely a good thing, and of course, they have. You have Fiesta Texas, you have SeaWorld, but this can be a little pricey.
Schlitterbahn, is that
Schlitterbahn?
Okay.
Yeah, I love Schlitterbahn. Sammy and I normally go. Normally, we like to go at the end of the summer when all the kids go back to school because it's not as crowded.
But they're not open year round, are they?
I don't think so.
I don't think they are.
I don't think so. Yeah. Jerry, do you know if they're open year round?
Schlitterbahn? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Lifeguards are in full effect right now.
Right. Did you ever have a lifeguard job?
No. That's a lot.
Well, I tried, and then they asked, "Do you know how to swim?" And I said no. And so
you're like, "Can I have a floaty?" No. Well, being a lifeguard these days. Well, any day. What am I saying these days? That's a lot to handle.
Well, absolutely.
A lot.
I wouldn't want the responsibility.
No. But they really do. I mean, when you go to Schlitterbahn, when you go to SeaWorld, they sit there and they're bobbing their head, and they're not just bobbing their head because they're like my little bobblehead. They're bobbling it because they're counting the kids.
Is that what they're doing?
Not just the kids. They're counting whoever is in there. They go back and count again if they're gone. So they're
I thought they had earplugs in where it's just like
dancing,
doing the music. Yeah,
that
makes sense. No, I was at South Padre a couple years ago, and the waves were just incredible on the beach.
Yeah,
and I don't know what was happening. We didn't notice, but the lifeguards just went out there, and they were just battling these waves, swimming.
Oh yeah,
there. Yeah. I mean, it was a chore, and then they got the guy. Whatever, he wasn't drowning. I don't know what happened. Somebody called for help, but to watch them swim out there,
they got to be in shape.
Yeah.
I see some people chiming in. Hi, Arsenio. Our ice cream truck's still a thing. Oh my God, Arsenio. So listen to this. I was just telling my friend Ashley the other day, a food truck, an ice cream truck came through my neighborhood last Tuesday. I was so excited. I turned into a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
I turned into a 5-year-old. I mean, we chased it. It's going to be around yes. So
you chase it like a kid on foot?
Yes. No, I was in the golf cart.
On your skateboard?
On the skateboard. But yes, they still have ice cream trucks. They're still around.
Well, and on the south side and west side, they're everywhere.
I think. Well, I mean, I don't live on that side of town.
I know.
And I have one. So,
but why don't we have them everywhere here?
Get you one.
That's going to be my new job.
No, but not only was it, they had soft serve. It was not just paleta. It's not just like,
So it's a north side ice cream truck.
It's
Do they speak English?
yeah.
Not a real ice cream truck. I'm sorry.
Dang it.
Sorry.
So in that case, you could just put an ice chest in the back of your truck and start selling.
That's fast.
Yeah. So no, yes, that's going to be a fun thing. Ice cream, popsicles must be a staple in your freezer right now because.
Did you grow up like I did with, and a lot of people did, the little plastic things your mom would put Kool-Aid in and the little pacifier thing and then freeze them?
Yeah, I just do vodka now.
Of course you do.
I bet you have one of these. What are those Snoopy snow cones?
The Snoopy.
I did not have one of those, but I wanted one. I wanted one. But you know what I'm talking about, like the little. They're like you put fill them up with Kool-Aid.
Oh
yeah, you couldn't wait for them.
Yeah, of course, those were the best.
Yeah.
My brother's favorite ice cream growing up from the ice cream truck was the orange dreamsicle, the push-up ice cream. I want a push-up.
My favorite, and I could never ever find them, was the banana chocolate
swirl
thing.
Yeah.
I could used to find varieties of it, but never liked the one off the ice cream truck.
We need to search. We need to find one for you.
You do.
You just got really sad. It's like you went back to your childhood.
Well, I got sad when I found out you did vodka in yours. Because I didn't think of that.
Well, duh.
Damn it. But it's not too late, right?
Yeah. So I know that we have ice cream in our refrigerators. We have ice cream on the ice cream trucks. I don't know if they'll have ice cream here or at any of the Slackers, but I will say they will have a huge crawfish boil this Sunday for Memorial Day weekend at Nacogdoches. That's one of their 5 locations. It's 1, 2, 2, 3, 4 Nacogdoches. In between O'Connor and Thousand Oaks. It's a really cool location. It's easy to get to. Crawfish boil, $20, all you can eat. First come, first serve. As soon as they run out, I think that's it. First batch starts at 2 o'clock. So that'll be fun. I will not be able to make it. I know you might try to swing by for a little bit, but yeah, we have a lot of friends that are going by. So that's something to look forward to this weekend because not everybody gets to go out of town. Not everybody gets to go to Schlitterbahn or the Kalahari resorts. Oh, Stephanie, the Kalahari, is that how you say it? The Kalahari Resort. It's in close to Austin, Round Rock. Yeah.
And what about it?
Oh, it's an amazing.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes.
So Stephanie.
Yes, that's right.
Our old
your neighbor.
Stephanie,
yes, I remember that.
Absolutely.
I'm sure that is just like booked.
Oh yeah, and it is a little pricey. So if you don't book it at the right time, get your trash bag, cut it, throw it in the yard,
make your own slip and slide,
put some baby oil on it,
pop open that fire hydrant, get your own splash pad.
Yeah. So yeah, that's another location to go to.
Yes.
Oh, and Great Wolf Lodge Water Park.
Where's that?
That's in Grapevine.
What's it called?
Great Wolf Lodge Water Park. So
Okay.
that's another one that's a little pricey.
Okay.
Which I know it's probably worth it, but you got to be. It's a summer trip. It's a summer trip. That's
for those that can't go out of the state or out of the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
So yeah, there's plenty of things to do. You know what else is going on this Saturday? You know this.
What? The Brahmas?
Horns Forward.
The Brahmas, yes.
The Brahmas.
Yes.
And they're doing something that's really cool.
Yeah, the yellow out.
They're doing the yellow out, the Alamo yellow out, which we all know that Memorial Day weekend is, of course, for
Veterans.
our veterans and
first responders.
Yes, the yellow is the indication or the symbol of our officers and Marines and everybody that's deployed.
Yes,
and, serving.
But I mean, they've already clinched the playoff spot, so this game is really doesn't mean anything but the yellow out for the veterans and the first responders. They want to pack the dome.
Don't be mad.
Okay. Whenever she says don't be mad, I'm usually mad. So go ahead.
I don't like the term. This game really doesn't mean anything.
Well, they've already got a playoff.
I know, but I feel like every game means something. Because
I do too.
Because the coaches are always going to be watching every player at every game.
And as an athlete, you don't want to lose.
And that's why I guess
Well, I mean, standing wise, it doesn't mean anything. That's what I mean. I want my team to win every game. I don't.
Good luck with that.
Well,
says the Cowboys lover.
Fan.
Says the Cowboys lover that I don't even know what's going to happen this year.
Well, Dak says that his contract's up, and he says that it's not about the money. I can really care less about the money,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. So hopefully he takes a team-friendly deal so they can play players. But I know one thing. Whenever somebody says it's not about the money, it's usually about the money.
I mean, pretty much.
Well, he can do a Tom Brady. He can take less and the players. But
I think he will.
I hope he does.
I think he has to. I think he
Okay.
has to. Because at this time of year, and they're starting their OTAs, which
Yes.
is the organized team activities.
Good job.
Right?
Good
I got
job.
it. I got it. I love sports. I might not know all the details of it, like every single thing, but I know that.
Yes.
So not everybody has to show up, right?
Some have voluntary. I don't think the voluntary OTAs have started yet. But if you're worth what they're paying you, you show up.
Well,
I mean, there's some players that have excuse; they don't show up and stuff.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
training camp is when they officially have to be there.
Yeah. Well, I know Mahomes showed up yesterday, which
Yeah.
of course he's going to.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The
And-
big guys, your leaders, show up.
Yeah,
They
and
don't have to,
I'm
but
so
they show
sad
up.
for him because they were scrutinizing his belly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like, he's wearing a backpack, you guys. The shirt's a little tight on him. He's probably had a little bit of ice cream and some vodka,
What do
like leave him alone,
when
man.
do people
It's off
criticize him?
season.
Well, and you know what? If he gained a few pounds, I guarantee you in a week it's gone.
Exactly. And,
You know.
and he's so sweet. He's so cute. He's like, you know what? I thought the dad bod comment was going to be done and over with from last year. He said, but here I come in, and he's like, I'm never going to have abs. That's all there is to it.
Well, and you remember Tom Brady when they showed him in when he got drafted, and when they show him with no shirt on and
Yeah.
his shorts and stuff, and he was a little skinny kid,
I mean,
But look at Tom Brady,
Yeah, but look at their performance.
I
what
know,
they
and
can
that's what
do.
counts. Yeah.
So
I'm sure the coaches aren't worried about it. So.
no, they're not. But if I was a coach of the NCAA golf team,
Oh my God.
did y'all see that? Holy moly. Did y'all see that? I'm watching golf too. We've got TVs all over this place here at Slackers at Thousand Oaks. Actually, all 5 locations. I think there's probably 18, if not more,
Jerry's counting, of course.
18 to 20 TVs, and they have everything, especially games, little video games to play too. You've got softball on right now. They're playing all NHL, NBA,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So, but going back to the golf, NCAA.
That was insane.
Delta, they flew Delta for their championship.
And
game.
it was
It's-
Tennessee or something?
I
I think it was Tennessee.
Was it?
I think it was
Yes,
Tennessee.
East Tennessee State University. Yes.
East Tennessee, okay.
So they're watching their bags, as we all kind of do, because what else are you doing in the airport? You kind of like to see the little ants running around down there and
I do.
putting
I do.
all the luggage away and putting it in and putting it on the belt. Holy moly. These golf clubs are worth $3,000, $4,000, give or take, right?
Yeah.
The baggage claim guys are pulling it off that belt.
Well, it
and
was
chunking
it
them.
wasn't the tarmac guys that were taking it off the
tarmac
plane.
guys,
Yeah.
yes.
Well, the funny part was the cart was right here, and they were throwing them next to the cart. Like, if that guy had backed up, they could have just loaded them on the cart.
Literally chunking them. So the players are videoing this. They're absolutely mortified,
Yeah.
as I would be, even for just.
Well, my
For-
clubs are
for
worth
just
about
a-
$50, and I
Well,
would be pissed.
I mean, just my luggage itself. Whether it's a duffel bag or.
Well, your
big-
luggage is worth more than
Well,
50.
I mean, so yeah. So I'm always kind of like, where's
Yeah.
there it is, But these guys, mortified.
Well, and I'm watching the video. I'm thinking, do the guys from East Tennessee State owe these guys money or something? Because they were.
I know, right? You would think, like, what happened? Did you lose a bet?
Yeah.
Well, how much money did you
But
get?
no, but seriously, the cart is right here, and they're just chunking them next to the cart. I'm thinking, why doesn't the cart just back up and they had motive?
And it is a busy travel
Yeah.
weekend. They're probably overwhelmed, but I'm overwhelmed too sometimes. You
Yeah,
don't see me
no.
throwing people's crap everywhere.
Well, it was so bad. It was almost like it was intentional because they've got to
Well,
be
it was-
watching from the
Well,
plane.
I know it's not just one bag. It wasn't.
It was
just
all
3
of
bags.
them.
It was like 6 of them that I saw.
And so Delta apologized.
Delta apologized and said, "This is not the norm." No, it's not. It's not.
But they basically said, "Screw your
But
opponent."
and some of them did have some
Yeah,
damaged
they had
clubs.
damage, right,
So
yeah.
I think they should replace some of the golf clubs, which I'm sure they will. But for it being like an I'm a former athlete. You're a former athlete. I mean, like seriously, like what happens when you're superstitious and you have that favorite club?
Well,
Like, you have
the one
grip's
your
already-
grandfather gave you, your dad gave you.
Exactly.
You know, yeah.
The grip's already there,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you know that you've already cleaned it the right
They
way.
can't replace that.
They can't replace
Right.
that sentimental value of it. But
No, I
you know,
get it.
how much does a set of golf clubs actually weigh? Would you think?
What do they weigh?
Yeah, a ping, the Callaways, like what give or take, like
I
40
don't have
pounds?
no idea.
40 pounds ish?
For a whole bag? I think it's more than that.
I don't know.
That's a good question, though.
Right?
But you know what? The guys on the tarmac had no problem
No.
checking them. Looked like they weighed 5
They look like
pounds.
they weigh 5 pounds.
Yeah, it was bizarre. It really was.
Yeah,
It was really
no,
bad.
that was not a cool look, but they
Yeah.
did apologize. Whether they you know accepted the apology or not, I think it was still embarrassing for
Yeah.
Delta and you know unsettling for the golfers.
Yeah.
Golfers again, Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah.
Oh man, that still boggles my mind. They released information today that the officer that pulled him over did not have
Yeah.
his body cam on.
And it just makes the story a whole much more quirkier.
Oh, I know. It's really.
Well, they disciplined him.
They did. So what are they going?
I don't know. They for not protocols have your body cam on.
Well, right. So
So I don't know if he had it on, he turned it off, or he never turned it on. I don't know. But it's just, you know, come on. What is really going on here?
well, again, the situation prior to that had everybody very chaotic and understandably upset and trying to stop everybody was because one of the maintenance workers got struck and killed by one of the shuttle buses.
Right,
So
right.
everybody was on edge, if you will. You know.
Yeah.
It's,
And Scheffler was just going the way he was told to go.
I'm
He didn't
not-
know all this was
and
going
he
on.
didn't, did
Yeah, no. Well, no, they were trying to, he didn't know what was going on.
yeah.
He was going somewhere where they had blocked the road off, trying to get through, and they're telling him, no, and he's creeping along. And I saw the video where he is just barely moving. And apparently this one cop grabbed onto his car, you know,
I saw that.
supposedly.
They
Yeah.
did release a different footage from one of the
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
cop cars, you know, like
Yeah.
Cop car and a camera on a pole.
and a camera on a
Camera on a pole. That's probably the
So-
one I saw.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that you can see where you see the cop.
But he was barely moving.
Yeah.
I
I
know.
saw. It looked like to me that he smashed his window and
The officer like kind of hit the window.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. And supposedly he grabbed onto the car and he's got abrasions and his.
Well, he got abrasions because
Uniform,
he
that
busted the window. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Like
grabbed onto the car.
it looked like there was something, like some kind of,
Yeah.
like you said, like a.
Well, and like I said, I don't want to judge on anything, but I need to hear both sides of the story. So far, we've only heard the
Let's
officer's
call
side.
Scotty real quick.
Call Scotty real quick. Yeah.
Oh no, we can't right now. We're on a show. So no, hopefully that gets ironed out. I don't
Yeah.
think they're going to drop all the charges though.
You don't think?
Nope.
I'm gonna
I think-
say they do.
You think?
I'm gonna say they do.
I mean, luckily, it. I don't know. Luckily, nothing because there's nothing. No, I don't know. That was just a weird.
Yeah, it was weird. It's.
situation.
I'm gonna say they drop the charges. You know, but I'm gonna say my judgment until I hear both sides of the story.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, he's charged with 4 different
So it was assault on a police officer, stopping, failing to stop.
criminal mischief, reckless driving,
Okay,
and second-degree assault.
that's the big one.
That's a big
On a
one.
police
That's
officer.
a big
On a
one.
police
That's
officer.
some serious wording there. Like,
Because his uniform got all scratched up.
well, if he got hurt, you know, I'm sorry. That's not cool. But
No.
that whole situation is just, like I said, it's weird. They have to figure
Yeah.
it out because there was no body cam.
Well, and see, that's even throws another
That's-
wrench in the thing.
yeah.
So maybe we should call the crew from Scooby Doo and find out what.
I mean, maybe.
They would get to the bottom of it.
Is this? Sorry, I'm listening to music and their golf is back on. They would look like
Yeah,
they
it
had.
looked like it was fixing to
They
rain right
looked like
here.
they had
Yeah.
halted it for a little bit.
And do we know where this is at?
I don't. There's so much.
Somewhere,
sports, so many-
somewhere it's going to rain. He just-
Yeah. But Morgan Wallen. Let's go to
Okay.
Morgan Wallen. Let's go to entertainment here for a minute, since we're entertained by all this sports. Do you remember the whole thing with Morgan Wallen not too
Wait,
long
he
ago?
threw some stuff off a balcony and almost hit some
Some
people.
stuff. He threw. Oh my God, I think he's on right now. Jamal. Yeah, so he threw a chair off of a second-story bar that they were at.
Right. 6 stories. Wow.
6 stories, and
Wow.
the chair just so happened to land next to the police officers.
Yes, I remember
Oh
that.
my God. What are the
That would be
chances?
my luck.
What are the like seriously?
That would be my
And
life.
you know, he didn't show up to his first court date. I think.
Oh, he didn't?
No, I think his next
Whoa,
one.
hello.
Yeah, his initial was that he didn't have to attend though,
Okay.
but they will have him show up in August. Is his next?
Well, and that's a pretty serious charge.
Oh, of course.
There was a football player a while back that did that off like the 10th floor, 12th floor, and it almost struck a guy and his wife pushing the baby in a stroller.
Oh, no.
It landed like 6 inches away from the stroller. So it's not a laughing thing.
No, it's not.
You know, I mean, you could really, really hurt somebody doing that, if not kill somebody.
No, and,
Yeah.
and I do like him as a country singer. And I know that our bartender that's behind the bar right now, Miss Katie, loves Morgan Wallen. And a lot of us do. A lot of us do. He's, you know, just got some little issues.
Yeah.
But a lot of us entertainers do. Little issues.
Yeah.
Like little Trudy. A lot of us entertainers have some issues, just kind of like one of our local celebrities.
Are you calling him an entertainer now?
Oh, I mean, no,
What?
not quite. Am I calling you an entertainer? He's
No, not me. No. Shit, I'm just here. That's all.
No. So one of our
I'm just here because I have nothing else to do.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. Well, good. I'm glad
Okay,
you don't.
So I got a feeling you're going to hit me with a question here.
Well, one of our local celebrities that is very well known, who had a little bit of a run-in with our San Antonio Fiesta crowd not too long ago.
Okay, I'm thinking. Oh, Quintanilla?
Yes.
Yeah, that fool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got dropped from something.
They canceled his show.
His last 2 shows here have been canceled.
Yeah.
So the one I read today, initially they said that he canceled. One of the organizers says that they dropped him.
Wow.
So I don't know what's going on.
I think he's probably having a little bit of an attitude. Maybe what's wrong
Well,
with you?
he really disrespected a lot of people.
He did. No, people were not happy. People were not happy about
Well,
that.
and I went back and saw the video again today. I watched the whole thing instead of just parts of it. And I mean, these are the people that got you where you were.
How long did he go on?
2 minutes.
Oh, wow.
2 minutes.
It wasn't just a yell
Well,
shut
and
up.
no, he was like, it's like people had a gun to your head here. You're not clapping. Well, that to me tells me that you're doing a crappy job as a performer. But these people don't hate you. They spent money to be there.
Yeah.
You need to entertain them.
Yeah.
They don't need to entertain you.
Wow.
You know, so the response, he got a lot of backlash from it. And then, of course, he blamed it on medication, being bipolar, you know, and then he deleted that tweet.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, remember he apologized and then he deleted it a couple days later. So I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not a
'cause
huge
I saw
fan
it
of
on
him.
TikTok, so I don't know. I forgot. I was.
I think he's
supposed
just
to go
been
live on
riding his
TikTok.
sister's coattails forever anyway.
So, if I remember correctly, they had thought he had cancer.
They thought he had
Well,
cancer.
they told him not to take his medication until they did the biopsy, and it turns out he didn't have cancer.
Okay, good.
But bro, come on, that's no excuse.
That's ugly. That's rude.
Yeah, it is.
That's not cool.
No, these are the people that are paying your house payment, that got you
Yeah.
where you were.
Yeah, and then
You don't disrespect them, and if they're not happy with your performance, maybe that's on you.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
maybe you should give a better performance. You know, so I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of him anyway. So
Well,
it's not my niche.
it's just sad that he's affiliated with Selena, obviously.
Well, yeah.
and
Well,
her
I think
brother.
that's why he's at where he's at to begin
Yeah.
with, and his fans are her fans.
Right.
But you don't disrespect them.
Yeah.
I mean, well, he's finding out right now.
No, yeah, he
he's
is.
learning today.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
you know,
gonna learn today.
yeah, he definitely is. He definitely is.
Another thing of this coming few weeks, if I'm not mistaken, Sandoval helped me. Is JT coming into town?
Who?
Justin
Yes.
Timberlake. I think he's here in the next couple. I think if not this next weekend. I think
Next Wednesday.
next Wednesday. He'll put on a great show.
Are you gonna go see him?
No,
Well,
I'm
you've
not.
met him, right?
I have met him.
And you've told me you love him.
He's a
guy.
great
He
guy.
seems like he is.
He really is.
I bet
He's
you he
very down to earth, very chill, very cool. I mean, he's a fun guy to hang out with. Yes.
Then
Well, cool.
Richie's the week after.
Lionel Richie
Man,
after
boy.
that next Tuesday. Wow. San Antonio's bringing in some great entertainment.
Lionel Richie's going to be. I mean, everybody loves Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
Everybody loves
Yeah.
Lionel Richie.
No, that's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
The San Antonio has really stepped up their game between having Billy Joel and Sting and
Everybody
Stevie
but Taylor
Nicks.
Swift.
Stevie Nicks was here, and then now Taylor Swift. But oh my gosh, you brought her name up. I didn't, but Taylor Swift and football. They came together.
Yeah,
And
always.
you tell me, because you
So-
got a kick out of this. Tell me.
So the NFL schedule came out last Wednesday or whatever it was, and I'm reading through this, and the NFL and the scheduling is really tough on the NFL.
Yeah, I can
you're
imagine.
not supposed to have more than 2-3 games on the road, and at the end it all equals out. You play half your games on the road, half at home, and but you can't play here because of this, that, and the other. Well, rumor is, and I looked at the scheduling, and it was kind of bizarre because they basically based the scheduling around her concert tour. Like, I can't remember what I'm going to say Cleveland. I'm not sure it was Cleveland, or Miami, but you had three games. Well, then you're supposed to have 2 home games, but you know what? Taylor's going to be there. So now you got to play 5 games on the road.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
It's hilarious.
It is what it is. I mean,
well, and you got to think from a venue standpoint. Like, Trudy, you already paid me money. You're going to be here. Jerry wants to come in, and Jerry, sorry, we'll see you in another month.
Yeah, but that's got to be.
But of course, it turns into all these memes and stuff about NFL based everything around Taylor Swift.
Somebody said on Facebook earlier, Taylor Swift needs to. They need to trade Travis Kelce to the Cowboys so that Taylor Swift can start making some heartbreaking songs. Songs that are
more heartbreaking songs.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. That's entertainment.
Well, and you got to think too. If you're a venue owner, like, are you going to make more money if the Jaguars are coming to town or if Taylor Swift's coming to town?
Yeah. I get it.
To me, it's a no-brainer. All right, Jags, we'll see you next month instead.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no, I'm excited for football season, but I really am excited for the Brahmas. Go Brahmas.
Yes, absolutely.
Horns forward. Good luck this weekend.
Pack the dome. So I think they have one playoff game. When was it, Jerry? It's like in 3 weeks, 2 weeks?
Let's see. It is in... So they play Saturday.
Right. And that's the last game of the season.
Yes. And then we'll go to the championship, the 9th. June 9th.
Okay, yeah. And then there's only 8 teams, so they're divided into 2 groups of 4. So this winter and this winter play for the Super Bowl.
And where's it going to be?
I think we play Arlington or St. Louis.
That's right.
St. Louis, Arlington. Well, they play St. Louis. I think they play the Super Bowl in Arlington. So this Saturday is your last chance to see them.
So Arlington, that's the closest we're going to get to seeing any kind of Super Bowl.
Well,
Dallas
had it a while back.
I'm saying that because I'm so struggling.
As far as the Texas team being in the Super Bowl, pretty much.
As far as Dallas being in it, that's what they play.
Yeah, that's not going to happen for a long time.
At least we have a good stadium. So,
Well, but this is Saturday's your last chance to see the Brahmas.
I know. Are you going to go?
I'm going to try. I can't. I don't think I'm going to make it.
Yeah.
All my friends are busy. I'd go by myself.
Go by yourself. I love to go places by myself. I really do.
Yeah.
I don't mind it at all. Do you ever look at people when they're in restaurants and they're sitting by themselves and you think, "Aw"?
I don't have a problem with that.
You don't mind. What about the movies?
I don't go to movies.
I've done that before.
I've done that. I'll go to
matinee.
Yeah. Matinee by yourself. It's cheaper. All by yourself. You can pick wherever you want.
Yeah, no, I don't have a problem going to lunch or a restaurant or something by myself. I don't.
What about a bar?
I've done that.
You do that all the time.
Alamo Draft House is pretty nice too.
Alamo Draft House is nice. But now that they redid Embassy and they redid quite a few of the new movie theaters, their seats are like nice and cush and like they recline.
I still like going to the drive-in.
You know, my sister and
I'm just kidding. Is there still a drive-in?
And New Braunfels. It's called Star Spangled Stars.
Oh, there goes my joke.
Stars and Stripes and something or other. And
Stars and Stripes.
Yeah, and you load up your car.
As a kid, we grew up. No, pillows,
they love it. Nina and Jerry absolutely love it.
2 screens.
Yeah.
In the middle, they have their little cafeteria style.
Yeah, I mean, we used to be like in the station wagon. My dad would back up, and we'd, flip the top with our pillows.
And then put those little funky speakers on the side.
Yeah. And we'd have our pillows. We lay there and watch movies.
When we went, my best friend went, and they don't give you the little boxes to put on the.
What do they give you? Do they give you an actual? Oh, they give you a code or something? What?
They actually tune in.
To the radio? Stop it.
Turn your car on.
Technology that's awesome.
But guess what happened to my car?
What does it do? The battery dies. Okay,
of course it did.
Dang it.
Note to self, don't go to the drive-in with Jerry.
They do have little
little
chargers?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So they jumped me and I just turned my car on.
That's pretty crazy.
We're getting a good crowd in here. There's Miss Katie.
Well, it's Friday.
You want to say hi?
Come say hi, Katie. There she is.
Come say hi.
Come here and say hi.
There
you
are. There's Katie on the Slackers. Come to Slackers here at Thousand Oaks.
You don't want to miss that smile.
No, yeah. And don't forget, you guys, this Sunday they're having their crawfish boil at the location at Nacogdoches.
Thousand Oaks?
Thousand Oaks.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's 12234 Nacogdoches in between Thousand Oaks, you're right, and
Kind of about
O'Connor.
the old Midnight Rodeo.
By the old Midnight Rodeo. Yeah, by the old Midnight Rodeo. They had their crawfish here a couple weeks ago. It was great. It's $20 to get in, all you can eat. First batch is starting at 2 o'clock.
Speaking of old, did you see the pictures of Wolford Hall?
It's gone.
It's rubble.
It's gone. Yeah, it's sad.
It really is.
It's sad.
I mean, I've been military,
It's
but
pretty nice though.
Yeah. Oh, you just saw it.
Well, yeah, I used to go. I was.
what's pretty nice?
The new
It's all glass.
the new building.
Oh, the new building, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was military brat. Wolford Hall was the hospital. We were overseas in Germany in the 70s. My mom got diagnosed with cancer, and immediately, boom, Wolford Hall.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say I have a lot of good memories there, but I have a
you
lot of
have
memories there. But Wolford
yeah.
Hall was the hospital.
Yeah.
And to see it in a pile of rubble, I mean, it's just, I don't know.
That's a little jolting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see where that would
But
be.
that was the staple of that side of town for years.
Yeah, no.
You could see it from a long way off.
Really?
Yeah, it was just the only big building out there was
Ah.
Wolford Hall.
Yeah. There's a lot of old businesses that are kind of crumbling down
It's a shame.
to the rocks of, like
Well, Institute of Texan Cultures.
yeah, what are they gonna do with that?
Supposed to build something new, Jerry.
I mean, the last I saw was that the city had the option to buy it.
And
But
then
they're buying it from
UTSA.
From
UTSA. Okay, right.
And UTSA was going to move all the pieces to the first floor of Frost Bank.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Frost
temporarily
Bank.
until they build
Oh, until they move. I mean,
Yeah.
until they figure out what they're gonna.
But I mean, that whole
I think
tapered
they're building
building.
a new center for all that.
that's cool.
But that whole tapered building
It's
thing, that's
very-
iconic.
It's neat.
Yeah, it's
neat.
iconic.
You know
yeah.
that building when you
Right.
when you know it.
Mhm.
Like like you said,
Yeah.
it's a staple. Yeah.
So Wolford Hall was opening back in 57,
Wow.
57, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't even born then.
70 years old.
Who?
Wolford Hall.
You? No,
No.
you're not 70. No, you're not 70.
No, I wasn't born then. It was close, but I wasn't born there.
Another thing that has been around for a long, long time on TV purposes is Wheel of Fortune
Okay, yeah.
and Pat Sajak.
Pat
He's
Sajak, Wheel of
getting
Fortune.
ready
And
to
Vanna White.
retire. He's going to retire
Okay.
after 43 years.
How long?
43 years.
Wow.
And guess who's going to take his place?
Taylor Swift.
I wish. I
Who?
wish.
Who?
The one and only Ryan Seacrest.
Oh, wow. I thought he was doing a morning show. I don't know.
He has not done the morning show in the past year.
I work. I don't know. I don't.
He has not done the Kelly and Ryan show for over a year.
American Idol.
He does American
Oh,
Idol.
okay.
He's the host
Okay.
of American Idol.
Okay, so he's the new host.
Yes.
Is Vanna White still there?
Yes.
Bless her heart.
Yes, she'll still be there.
Could you do that job?
Walk and flip
Turn
numbers. I
Could
would.
you do it?
I would freaking hope so. I mean, do I have to do it blindfolded? Because that might be a little challenging. But
I'm
yes,
just asking.
I could. Yes, I could. Oh, Robert's in the house. People are starting to get off of work a little early today. It's this weekend of the 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
So last weekend, though,
Mhm.
you were not able to go with me, but our producer was there with me, and I got myself a tattoo.
Yes.
A new tattoo
Yeah.
to add to my collection.
And how's that
And that
going?
was that. It's good. It's healing nice. It was,
Well, you've been talking about it for a while.
yes.
And I'm glad you finally got
it
it
was in
done.
honor. I got one in honor
Yeah.
of my mother,
Mhm.
my late mother. Yeah, it was at Prestige Collective Luxury Studio with Jacob. All of the artists there are amazing, but Jacob's my boy. And I would show y'all my foot right now, but it's not a good look. It's not a good look for me to lift up my leg right now, but I will show pictures. I know Joe Lozano was asking, and Trisha was asking to see a picture. I thought I had posted one, but I'll be sure to put that up. But yeah, so that was when I think you need to get one.
You keep saying that.
Just do the W with the feathers for your Washington
And where am I going to get this at?
on your neck. I don't know. So their location, though, if you ever do want to go, is
Okay.
3915 Fredericksburg Road. You know how to get there. It's great. The place is gorgeous.
Well, if I'm going to do something, it's not going to be the W. It's going to be the logo. It's going to be the
Then
little
do the
Redskin
logo.
logo. I want to offend people.
Do it
so-
on your back. That way, when you take your
That way I
shirt
take
off,
my shirt off in public.
yeah,
So we can do that. So it's so
someone
fresh.
can go boom.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw the Lubies over there by my
Oh, the Lubies. Yes, on Fredericksburg.
Is that still open?
Yes, it's still open. I almost
Did y'all have lunch?
No, we should have.
You should have.
We were on a crunch time.
Always time for lubies.
I know, right? The fish, the macaroni, mashed potatoes. And
Yes,
and okra.
yeah. Well, I don't know about the okra. I would do beets, but yeah, the fried fish and the mac and cheese
Yeah, yeah.
for sure.
The Luann.
The Luann chop with the chopstick.
Okay.
Oh.
And for some reason, I always had to get a dessert. I'm not a big dessert guy, but
Just
at
to get
Luby's,
it,
always
it's just 'cause
get
it's right there.
a dessert.
The Jello.
Yes.
I would always go for the Jello.
Right. Yeah.
And you did the way they line them
There's
up, all colorful.
Some kind of pie or cake. Always
Yeah.
had to get something.
Yeah. So, okay, speaking of desserts, Memorial Day weekend,
Mhm.
what's your go-to food?
For Memorial
Your
Day,
favorite food to eat for Memorial Day?
man, I'm a big chicken guy. You know that.
Yeah.
But any kind of barbecue, like barbecue chicken especially,
Yeah.
is my favorite.
What about
Yeah.
dessert?
I don't really do desserts.
Kool-Aid popsicles with vodka. We talked about this.
That's an appetizer. That's not a dessert.
We need to do a trip to the Braunfels because there's a store up there that
A
does,
trip to New Braunfels
that does ice cream
that
with,
does ice cream with
With
what?
liquor?
liquor.
With liquor?
How come we haven't heard about this yet?
I'm hearing it right now. Close me out. Let's go. Let's
So
start this
so
weekend.
so ask me what I'm doing Memorial Day.
Now we know. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not a dessert. That's an
No,
appetizer.
no, no. I know, right? Yeah, no, I think for me, a dessert on Memorial Day is like some kind of a pie, which is weird.
What's basically a dessert anytime?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I guess. I like pecan pie.
I do
I
too.
do like pecan
I do
pie.
too. I do too.
With a little whipped cream on there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite. And
Right?
pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving, I have like half a piece, and I'm done for the rest of the year.
Yeah, that's it?
Yeah.
Why, because you eat half of it?
Yeah, it's a pumpkin pie. It's just pumpkin pie.
You know who has one of the best desserts for a restaurant that we go to, we frequent often, is El Haro.
Their flan. Yeah,
Their
well,
flan is so
and me
good.
growing up overseas in Spain, flan was a big thing,
Yeah.
and they're probably the closest that reminds me of what I grew up with.
Really?
Because flan can be all different kinds of things. They're the closest version of what I grew up with,
Yeah.
and I love it. I
Yeah.
absolutely love it.
Yeah, so y'all go to El Haro if y'all want some really
Mhm.
good flan or really good Mexican food. They're
Well,
great.
and not just Mexican food. I had halibut.
That's
last time I
right.
was there,
That's
and
right.
It was really good.
Yeah,
Really good.
yeah, they have a lot of good dishes there.
And the margaritas aren't bad either.
Everybody knows about those Carlitos. Yeah. Again, you guys, we are.
The
thank-
Tipsy Cow. I love the
ice
name
cream.
already.
Open daily, Sunday through Thursday 12 to 9, Friday and Saturday 12 to 10. Oh, they stay open nice and late
And where's this at?
in New Braunfels.
Okay.
New
The
Braunfels.
Tipsy
Not
Cow. I
far.
like it.
Not far. Coconut rum,
Look at this.
Irish cookies and cream.
Holy
That is what I need.
Jerry, have you been
right
hiding this from
now.
us all this time?
He goes there every day, I bet.
On Instagram, I keep on
Oh
forgetting
my
this.
God, we have to do a trip. We have to do
We
a day
absolutely
trip.
do.
I
I'd
want-
say we go after we're done here.
I need the Irish cookies and cream.
Well, I
for sure.
want to do the banana. What is that? Banana rum?
coconut rum.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet though.
And then mango rum sorbet.
I want to do that one
Do
too.
they have a sampler? Maybe we can get a sampler, just like a little, you know, how you get the little bite.
Six pack.
Yeah. Mocha almond.
Oh, you can
fudge.
actually they container it too.
Yeah. Mudslide. Tipsy. Oh yeah. Sea salt caramel. Not my favorite. Sinful strawberry. What's in that? What is in that? Sinful strawberry.
There's one way to
Wow.
find out.
Oh,
I'm
my-
intrigued. I
oh,
really am.
Vanilla, bourbon, and brown sugar. I'm
Okay.
done. I'm done.
I'm in.
Yeah, right.
I'm in.
Ed, that's a show right there.
Yes, sir.
We're going.
It's gonna be a
They
4-hour
have
show.
something for the kids. They have something called Cookie Monster that's not McDonald's.
Oh, good. They have something for the kids.
You can have that.
We don't want that. We need to stay away from that one.
I say we do a 4-hour show.
After we do the Chunkies show,
Oh God,
which
no!
will
It's,
be
I need a day or two to
June 8th.
recover.
June 8th, you guys. I need a live audience. We need a live audience to root this guy on at Chunky's Burgers.
I need a bunch of first responders.
They- See if Kyle and David are available for that.
Well, there's a station about
Not too far from there. There's a station not too far, so we're good. Yeah, it's going to definitely be something that is going to be fun to
Entertain
watch.
for you.
Fun to watch.
I'm scared.
It's gonna be interesting. Tell them what the ingredients are.
So it's basically a burger, but it's sautéed jalapenos, serranos. No, I'm sorry, jalapeno serranos, habanero sauce, and sautéed ghost peppers.
I'm scared. I am so. Jerry's rubbing his stomach. Oh yeah.
But I did do ghost peppers at home on a trial run, and it wasn't bad. So then I stepped up my game and I did the Carolina Reapers, and I about threw up.
You almost threw up.
But then I found out today on the Scoville chart, it depends which chart you look at, that the Reaper is almost twice as hot as the ghost
Ghost pepper?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
So that's just a comforting thought. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but we'll find out.
I feel like you're going to definitely struggle, which is okay.
Which you're hoping I do.
You're supposed to. You're supposed to. So
You're not supposed
be
to.
sure to get the Tums ready. We'll get the Tums ready for you.
You're more excited about this than I am.
And don't forget, you guys, I really, really want an audience there.
Yeah.
It's at 4602 Callahan Road. It's easy to get to. We know where that location is. It's been there for a good while. It's called the Four Horsemen.
The Four Horsemen Burger. But I mean, people rant and rave about their other burgers. Look at their menus.
So
Yeah.
you don't have to go over there and eat what he's going to eat. I'm just
Right.
saying we need to cheer him on. We need to try out all their other stuff. But
Right.
yes, we'll make sure to have a tub of Tums for you.
Either I'm.
We'll go to Costco and get that for you. Get it ready.
Either if I'm gonna, that's not gonna do me any good. If I get to that point, the Tums aren't gonna do me anything.
Well, but you have to try to take something that's going to
I don't
subside
think.
it.
I don't think they let you.
No. I'm saying for afterwards.
Oh.
I'm not saying.
In the morning.
Yeah.
I think we go to that ice cream place.
just try to numb everything. Period.
There's a brewery across down the road.
Oh, there you go. He was like, Jerry hasn't mapped out. There's a
I've been in
brewery right
training.
down the road. That's perfect.
I've been in training. So
Yeah.
I was gonna make another one last night. And I chickened out. So
Okay, well, you guys, please, we're going to do it at 1 o'clock. That's Saturday. And yes, we need the Pepto. We're going to definitely need some Pepto there, which I still have some left over from the hot wing challenge that we did here at Slackers on Thousand Oaks. You're going to need it for after the fact.
I'm scared.
You're going to need it.
I'm scared.
So Tums, Pepto, firemen to put you out with their, truck of water and
Well, and I've watched just about every video on YouTube on this, and I'm gonna say 80% of the people can't finish it. Half of the people who do finish it, they're fine with it.
do they run to the restrooms?
No,
Or
but
other
half the
reasons,
people
not-
that finish it die. I'm not die, but there's struggle. But the other half that finish it, they're like, man, no big deal. So,
Well, again,
I wanna be that guy.
Let's go over the list. Tums,
Mhm.
firemen,
gurney,
Pepto,
stretcher.
Pepto, and toilet paper. They must have really extra toilet paper there.
I don't think I'm gonna have a problem with that.
We'll do the full block.
I love that he thinks that he's made out of steel. First of all, you do, don't you?
I do.
Wow, look at that.
I eat your hot sauce, but no problem.
I am not the Four Horsemen, though. My gosh, I am not junkies.
Some of your stuff is a 3 horseman.
No, well, okay, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
But anyways, 4602 Callahan Road, Chunky's Burgers.
Hey, and if I'm not there, you guys start without.
No, it will be a show. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Again, you guys, I want to remind everybody to please stay hydrated this weekend. It's going to be really brutally hot. I know that we're Texans and we know, the Texas heat and yada, yada, yada. But, you're fine. You're made out of steel, you said, so don't, whatever. You drink whatever you want. But everybody that's going out and about, try not to stay outside all day. Like, come inside, drink some water, come into Slackers, go to Slackers, North Star, Thousand Oaks, Medical Center. What else am I missing? St. Mary's, all of them. I mean, you got all the places to go into and cool off, especially for the crawfish boil.
And be careful on the water if they go out there, because this is the weekend when stuff gets crazy.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Mhm.
You get amateur boaters out there.
Yes.
You get jet skiers that don't know what they're doing. They're not paying
Yes.
attention to the boats that are
Yeah.
pulling skiers and tubes and all that.
It gets crazy.
It gets really crazy. We don't typically take our boat out on
I
Memorial
don't
Day
blame
weekend. We kind of just lay at
Yeah.
the pool, hang out on
Yeah.
land, and Ricky Bobby's, our little bar that we have. I mean, it's just it's safer, and we still have a good time.
Yeah.
If you get caught drinking and driving on the boat, you still get it.
Well, and
Yes,
that's
you
the
do.
other thing is the popos out there
They're
double
out there
time.
full force.
Yeah, and they should be.
And like
They
Jerry
should
just
be.
said, they will pull you over
Yeah.
and you will get a DWI or
Yeah.
DUI, whatever they.
BUI, boating.
No, it's just, I mean,
driving in general.
Okay.
And if you're, and then imagine this. You have people on board that don't know how to drive the boat.
Right.
And they take you away. Who drives the boat?
Well,
You swim back to shore?
I think they'll tow you in. They'll tow you
They
in.
tow you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
We don't know how to swim too, so.
No, it gets crazy out there. It really
Yeah,
does.
so
Everybody be careful.
everybody be careful. And I know you said you're not sure what you're doing. We have a couple parties.
I got a
that-
retirement
that-
party Sunday.
Yes.
Right.
And I do too.
Pool party Monday.
Pool party Monday.
Right.
But no, you guys, it's been fun.
Yeah.
You good?
I'm fine.
3-day weekend. Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm so glad y'all watched. Thank you so much. And again, we're going to put up some events on our website, but y'all go to YouTube, like this watch it, download it, thumbs up, all that fun stuff. But have a very safe weekend, and we will see y'all next week at another location somewhere around here in San Antonio. And y'all need to come join us for a live viewing of our Trending with Trudy show. Ricky, Bobby, thank you so much.
Always. Thank you.
Thank you,
Happy
Jerry,
Memorial
for
Day
being here.
weekend.
Thank you to all our friends back here. Thank you to Slackers. And happy Memorial Day weekend. Everybody have a safe, fun weekend. Y'all stay safe.